Hello and welcome to this video. In this video we will be learning about 3D shapes, which is categorized under the geometry section. So here's our first shape. It is called a sphere. A sphere. A sphere is a 3D version of a circle. It is circular. And an example of what a sphere is, maybe a ball, so maybe a bouncy ball. If you go to the toy shop, you'll see a bouncy ball there, maybe. And yeah, so it's actually movable. You can roll it, maybe like a bowling ball if you're rolling it down, or just kicking it. You can actually, it's movable. And yeah, so it's transportable, movable. So yeah, that's a sphere for you. Let's move on to our second object. Our second object is called a cylinder. A cylinder. So a cylinder is basically, I mean, it's not really, I'm not really going to use it as a 3D version of something, although it is, but we're just kind of starting off with the basics. So I'll just mention this in. It is like a can, an example is a can. So an example is a can. I just wanted to kind of put it in our video. Example is a can. But if you put it in 2D, a 2D version, then it wouldn't really, it's kind of harder than what we're learning. We're just learning the basics here. So this is just like a can of beans, let's say. Can of beans. So yeah, we're just putting that, and then let's just move on to our second one. Our second one is actually a rectangular prism. So by now you probably know what this is the 3D version of, because it says rectangle in it. It's a 3D version of a rectangle. And some examples of a 3D version of a rectangle, maybe just boxes in general, you know, boxes, maybe a TV box. If your TV at home is in a rectangular shape, it comes in a box from Amazon, let's say. You order a TV, you'll get it in a rectangular prism, you know, a box. Or maybe like a cake box, not the TV, but like if you order a cake from the factory, if it's a rectangular cake saying happy birthday on it, it can say anything, but that would count as a rectangular prism. So this is a rectangular prism. And as you can see, it's actually pretty simple to draw. You just basically just do this. I'm not actually going to draw it, I'm just telling you that. Our next object is none other than a pyramid. Pyramid. A pyramid, you might know because of the face it shows. The pyramid is a 3D version of a triangle. And this actually might look familiar. An example is a pyramid. The pyramids. Example is the pyramids of Giza in Egypt. Check it out. It'll look very similar. Maybe even online, not in person, probably. You can go there anytime. Anyways, our last one is none other than a cube. A cube is a 3D version of a cube, or what? No, of a square, not a cube. A 3D version of a square. And basically it is like, you hear terms like cubes, like if you take a wooden block and it's equal sides, they're the same sides on each side, then that's a cube. So yeah, as I was mentioning, they have all equal sides. They will all, it's like an equal shape, as you can see, 2 by 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. They're all equal, the lines here. And an example, as I mentioned, but I'll just also mention another example here. An example is a Rubik's cube. Yeah. And this is Rubik's. Yeah. Oh, no, not Rubik's. Rubik's Cube. Yeah, that's right. Okay. And yeah, that's basically it for this video. Thank you for joining me on the geometry video with 3D shapes. Thank you.